Yeah, welcome back to Aliphatic Teaches, the continuation of our angles of elevation and depression. Today, we are going to look at the application of it. Just before I proceed, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly do so and click the notification bell for my subsequent content. Now, example 1. A man is at a point 18 meters away from the foot of a tree. From that point, the angle of elevation of the top of the tree is 29 degrees. Calculate the height of the tree. Now, let us interpret this question. A man is at a point 18 meters away from the foot of a tree. We have two objects here. We have a tree and we have a man. Let us assume we have a tree this way. And let's assume we have a man standing this way. Now, a man is at a point 18 meters away from the foot of a tree. Let us identify the foot of a tree. If this is our tree, this is the foot of the tree. This man is 18 meters away from this foot. Away is coming like this. Let us use an arrow. So this man is 18 meters away. Now, if the man is 18 meters away, from that point, from that point, the angle of elevation of the top of the tree is 29 degrees. Now, angle of elevation means angle to look at this top of the tree. If you do the angle moving up like this, to look at the top of the tree, so which means that the angle of elevation here, let's call it theta. So this is the angle of elevation. Now, and the angle is 29 degrees. Let's remove this theta, 29 degrees. Now let us now go back. A man is at a point 18 meters away. So 18 meters away from the foot. So this one is 18 meters. While the angle of elevation here is 29 degrees. Then calculate the height of the tree. This is a tree. So we want to calculate the height of this tree. When we have vertical and horizontal, we have a box 90 degrees. Now, we want to calculate these points. If this is our angle, the side facing the angle is our opposite. The side facing this box 90 is our hypotenuse. And we have our adjacent. So, opposite is equals to h. Our adjacent is equals to 18 meters. Angle theta is equals to 29 degrees. From our SOHCAHTOA, when we have opposite adjacent, we are going to make use of TOA. That is, tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. That is, tan my theta is 29 degrees is equals to our opposite is h over 18. Let's say over 1 here. The next step is to cross multiply. H multiplied by 1, we have h is equals to 18 multiplied by tan 29 degrees. So h equals to 18 multiplied by. So when you using your calculator to find tan 29 degrees, you're going to have 0.5543. Now multiply both of them together. We have 9.9773. Now which means h equals to 9.98 meters. So that's the height of this tree. Example 2. The angle of depression from the top of a building of a height 30 meters of a stationary car is 41 degrees. Find the distance between the car and the top of the building. First of all, we're talking about depression in this case. The angle of depression from the top of a building. If this is a building, let us assume this is our building. This is our building. The angle of depression from the top of a building of a height 30 meters. So the building is of height 30 meters. Of a stationary car is 41 degrees. Let's assume we have a car this way. This is our stationary car. And if you look at for our previous explanation, we're going to have a horizontal line here from this building. Since it's depression means I'm going to check the car at this point. So the angle here is 41 degree and the height of the building is 30 meter. Now, let us complete this. When you complete this, then since this angle is 41 degree, this angle will also be 41 degree, which means alternate angle are equal. Now, the question is find the distance between the car and the top of the building. This is the car, between this car and the top of the building, this is the top of the building. Distance between a car and the top of the building, let's call it x. Now, from here, this is our box 90. Let us label this. If this is our angle, the side facing is our opposites. If this is my hypotenuse, this is my box 90, the side facing is an hypotenuse. So this is my adjacent. So let us write our parameter. We have opposites to be equal to 30 meter. We have hypotenuse to be equal to x. Our angle theta is 41 degree. Now checking our SOHCAHTOA, which one contain opposite hypotenuse? So that is sine theta equals to opposite over hypotenuse. That is sine, our theta is 41 degree, opposite is 30, over hypotenuse is x. Let's just say over 1. X multiplied by this, we have x multiplied by sine 41 degree is equal to 30 times 1, 30. I need my x, and it is joined to sine 41 by multiplication. So the opposite of multiplication is division. I have to divide both sides by sine 41 degree. So x sine 41 degree divided by sine 41 degree is equal to 30 divided by sine 41 degree. So this cancels this. My x equals to 30 over. So check your sine 41 in your four-figure table or our mathematical set. It gives 0.6561. Our s gives 45.72 meter, approximately 45.7 meter. So that's the value of the distance between the car and the top of the building. Example 3. What is the angle of elevation of the top of a tree 8 meter high from a point on the ground 9.2 meter away from the foot of the tree? Now let's look at this question. What is the angle of elevation of the top of a tree? Let us draw a tree. This is our tree. So we want to look for the angle of elevation of the top of a tree 8 meter high, meaning this tree is height of 8 meter. From a point on the ground 9.2 meter away from the foot, away, meaning you are moving away from the foot of that tree. You are going like this way. So now we then want to find the angle of elevation at this point. Let's call this point A. So this point A is 9.2 meter away from the foot of this tree. So to now find the angle of elevation, don't forget elevation means to look up. So which means moving up this way. Now I want to calculate this angle theta. Now getting this angle, this is my opposite. So you are going to have box 90 here when we have vertical and what? Horizontal. The side facing is hypotenuse, while the remaining side is your adjacent. So opposite is equal to 8 meter. Your adjacent is equal to 9.2 meter. Likewise, our angle theta is unknown. For a SOHCAHTOA, let's check for opposite adjacent. That is TOA. That is tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. Tan theta equals to my opposite is 8 over my adjacent is 9.2. So tan theta equals to, now let's press our calculator to find it out. After pressing our calculator, we have 0.8696. So I need my theta. Theta will equal to arc tan 0.8696. Arc tan means in your calculator, you press shift tan. it's going to give us this sign. Then you press this number and equals to, or you see 2nd, meaning second function, and press your tan. It will bring out this sign and press these values. Definitely, after pressing it, we are going to have 41.03 degree. Then our theta is approximately equals to 41 degree. So this is how to apply the angle of elevation and depression in solving right angle triangle. In our subsequent class, we shall be looking at how to calculate distances using angle of elevation and depression. Don't forget to subscribe if you are a new member on this channel, and click the notification bell for my subsequent content, and do share to other learners in order to benefit immensely from it. My name is Lateef Ismaila Akombi, a mathematics and chemistry tutor. Thank you.